Today I'm trying out Andrew Gantner's top 4 Turbo Lost Zone deck from Portland Regionals. There's a few things different about this deck compared to some of the other variants and to my own deck lists for this deck. So they're playing one Cramorant, they're playing one Snorlax with the Thumping Snore attack that swings 180. This is typically not seen in the Turbo Lost Zone variants. They're also playing Lumineon V with 2 Ultra Ball. So you can get that Lumineon V with the Ultra Ball. Nest Ball doesn't work for it. So when you're playing a Lumineon V, that's where the Ultra Ball comes in. Only playing 7 switch outs, 4 rope, 3 rope, 4 cart, and I'm kind of sus on that, so we'll see how that goes. Playing the Roxanne, which I haven't played in this variant, I haven't felt like that was necessary in the Turbo Lost Zone, but we'll see how that goes as well. Only 9 basic energy and 3 Lost Vacuum, which in my list I play 2 Lost Vacuum and I play an 8th switching card, being the 4th rope. So we'll see how this all goes with the top 4 Turbo Lost Zone deck. I won the coin flip. Both myself and my opponent took a mulligan. So I'll go first here. I don't have a good hand yet. Roxanne off the top is not good. Let's see what concealed cards can do for me. Battle Pass, there we go. And looks like we're playing against a not very good deck. Battle Pass for double Comfy. We don't have Forest Stone, or I would have considered getting a V Pokemon and 1 Comfy. So let's go ahead and Flower Select. There's a Forest Stone. We don't really need it. We'll just take the Water Energy, because Forest Stone is like pretty expendable. We play multiple of them, and it's not a card that we actually need. It gets us cards that we need. Especially in a deck only playing 9 energy, I feel more inclined to keep the energy here. We shouldn't be needing Manaphy against this Dozo deck, so we'll take the Colress's Experiment. I'm going to attach a water to Radiant Greninja, and we still keep 1 to discard with concealed cards next turn and pass. So they're playing Fire Energy. The ranked ladder reset, so I'm pretty low on the ranked ladder. So I guess we'll have to get through some less than meta decks before we start hitting the more popular decks. We'll start with Chorus's Experiment here. Grab Snorlax, Energy Nest Ball, that's an easy one. We'll go ahead and concealed cards away, Psychic Energy. Okay, we got a Dragonite there. We're at 4 in the Lost Zone. We haven't concealed cards. I'm sorry, we haven't flower selected at all yet this turn. We could Nest Ball for Cramorant prior to the flower selecting, because it's pretty likely that we'll want to attack with Cramorant here. And this deck's only playing 1, so I'd rather Cramorant not be one of my choices I have to make off the flower selecting. And then I have Beach Court, so I could retreat for free into Comfy, but I don't have another card to switch out after that guaranteed. So instead of putting myself in that kind of position, I'm just going to retreat so I can spit innocently. We'll also bench the Snorlax because that's going to be a good attacker. It one-shots Dondozos. We'll do this, and this puts Dondozo in range of a Moonlight Shuriken, so we can just Moonlight Shuriken this plus a Curlia or something if they don't put down a Manaphy. Judge, but I'm not too worried. We have a pretty established board. Chorus is off the Judge, that's great. Mirage Gate as well. If they don't bench a Manaphy, then this is going to be a really good turn for me. I'm not sure if my opponent's game crashed or if they left, but they just passed without attacking, even though, oh, well, no, they only would have done 100, right? Yeah, they won't even knocked out my Cramorant, that's pretty crazy. Okay, I guess we'll start out with a Chorus here. We'll take, Energy Clara, and let's dump 1 energy. Messagoza, I guess? We have to retreat this Cramorant. Tails. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and Mirage. Actually, no, I won't Mirage Gate because I have a good bit of energy in the discard already. So I should attach Retreat, and then we'll Energy Recycler, and then we'll Mirage Gate. I'm pretty low on energy, so we'll do that prior to the Mirage Gate. We'll also get an energy onto the Snorlax this way. Doesn't really matter what type. I don't think we'll ever be using Lightning Energy this game. So we'll go ahead and do that. and then Moonlight Shuriken this and the Curlia. And like I said, I think the opponent might have left the game, or their game might have froze, or something happened because because they just like sat there for 30 seconds, and then the turn passed. Yeah, it looks like the timer's just gonna run out while they're choosing an active Pokemon. I really wish that I don't know if they skipped their actions, that the timer went a little faster, or maybe it kicked them from the game and gave me the full win. Uh, let's see how much of this I have to suffer through while it figures out if they're going to send up an active Pokemon. That only took 30 plus seconds, but a Dondozo was sent up. They draw for turn now, and I don't think the opponent's there, so now we're just in a little bit of a case study of how long does it take for PTCG Live to give you the win if your opponent leaves. Too long is the answer. And there's the victory. At least I got the full amount of points for that. We got the dreaded Drapion V start. This can happen if you play Kyogre instead of Drapion, but then you get the dreaded Kyogre start. Less bad, but still bad. This Ultra Ball will come in handy because I think we will get a Lumineon with it to get Colress's experiment. The thing is, I actually like Ultra Ball for the Kyogre variant because that means you can dump energies out of your hand that you need in your discard pile so that you can recycle them back into your deck and then Kyogre. Okay, Beach Court doesn't help me here. We're just going to dump 2 energy and grab the Lumineon that is not in the deck. Featured in the prize cards this game is Greninja, our second choice. This is awful. This is really, really bad. So we're going to Beach Court, attach, retreat our Drapion V, and Flower Select. Yeah, that's really bad. That's awful. Assuming I don't miraculously top deck. Oh my god, they just ruled of the region. They did not get a Palkia V. Wow. Okay, maybe we can get bailed out here. Let's see what Flower Selecting gives us. It's Colress's Experiment. We're in it. Yeah, very easy. Those are good. So we already Flower Select. That's 4 in the Lost Zone. We can go up to 6 in the Lost Zone with this. Let's Heavy Ball for Radiant Greninja. Sealed cards, Switch Card, and Psychic Energy. Okay, that doesn't... I actually want to save that energy to discard next turn with concealed cards. I think I'm going to just give them the Snorlax. Let's do that, because I think I'd like to use Moonlight Shuriken next turn if possible. I'm also considering getting rid of the Beach Court now, before they play a stadium, because they just got a Lost City. And I want to get rid of my stadium so it counts as a card in the Lost Zone. Oh, but they're gonna Lost Zone whatever they knock out, so it'll even out. Okay, that's fine. I'm cool with that. Yeah, if they Lost City, they'll put those Snorlax into the Lost Zone, and that'll be an extra card for me. I just don't want them to knock out my Greninja. Hopefully the Snorlax is enticing enough that they don't go for a Gust on the Greninja and Lost Zone that, because that would be bad. Please don't get a Cross Switcher. Not a Cross Switcher. Oh, but it's Level Ball, so that's going to be Manaphy. Unless they prized Manaphy. Oh, they didn't play the Lost City. They don't value putting the Snorlax into the Lost Zone enough. Okay. We'll send up Comfy. And we'll start with Colress. Raikou. Yeah, we needed that. I think I'll just take these. Oh, we're not looking good on Lightning Energies, though, right now. 6. Let's Flower Select. I guess it's possible to get a Sableye this turn. It's not likely, but it's possible. I also want to see what else I have left in... Okay, let's see. Energy. Okay, so we don't have any lightning energy. I'll take water, and we'll concealed cards away the water. Mirage Gate and psychic energy. That's not really what we want. I suppose I could always try a Fleet Foot, but that's a little risky. Oh, I don't have any lightning energy in the deck. I basically don't have any energy in the deck because this deck only plays 9 energy. I shouldn't have gotten rid of that Cramorant I'm now seeing. Let's go ahead and would a rope get me anywhere? A rope could get me a rope into Fleetfoot could get me Forest Seal Stone that gets me to Sableye, but then I can't even retreat into it, so just benching this Raikou never does anything good for me. So I shouldn't have even benched it. Um this is not good. Oh wait, they sent up the Manaphy? Okay, I could Fleetfoot and try to get an energy recycler. I mean that's something, right? Or Forest Seal Stone for energy recycler. It's a Colress's experiment. Oh man, this game is doomed. Well, at least we're gonna Roxanne them, right? At least we get to Roxanne them. So we'll put 7 on Manaphy with Sableye, and then 3 on Palkia to somewhere else that doesn't matter. And then we can Greninja double Curlia, knock out the Palkia. That's only 5 prizes. And the Roxanne doesn't even matter because they have triple Curlia, and they haven't even used their V-Star power yet. I guess last turn I should have kept the Cramorant instead of Lost Zoning it, but the Cramorant just felt like a losing play. I felt like I needed to get Sableye to make that turn successful. Uh, so obviously having the Cramorant would have been less bad, but I still feel like it would have been bad. If I had the Cramorant on the board, they would have set up a Curlia, so I would have Spit instantly knocked out a Curlia, and I wouldn't have this Raikou V in the active, so that would have also been pretty good. They're going to knock out double Comfy instead of knocking out my Raikou. I feel like they're just being fancy here for the sake of it, and it's not the correct move. They're also going to purposely play into Roxanne, or not purposely, I guess, but they're going to play into Roxanne without even knocking out the Raikou, which is not good. And there's the Manaphy. It's the next card. Why wouldn't it be? Let's go ahead and Roxanne. Okay, so let's put Sableye down. We'll Mirage Gate. Oh my goodness, we don't have anything but Psychic Energy in there. I thought we had another type left, but we don't. Fleetfoot for Lost Vacuum. That means, you guessed it, we have to Mirage Gate a single Psychic Energy to Raikou to get this retreat. And we'll go ahead and Lost Mine. Knockout Manaphy. We'll put the Radiant Greninja in range of our Radiant Greninja, I suppose, instead of putting damage on the Palkia, since we still have the Raikou. I didn't expect to have Raikou still. They still get to draw 6 cards here, which is pretty insane, so I don't think the Roxanne will hurt them too much. I lost zoned one of my energy recyclers, so just waiting to see a Forest Seal Stone or the second energy recycler, so we could do some more stuff. There's Boss on the Raikou, but if we Clara this Raikou back and get an energy recycler, yeah, we need a lot. But if we knock out that Palkia with our Raikou, I feel like they don't really have much to do next turn. Heavy Ball for Lumineon. Oh, we're honestly so close to what I want to do. So we'll Lumineon, yes. For Clara, let's Clara back this, and then we need Lightning Energy. Then we concealed cards. Barseal Stone. We'll Fleetfoot. Manaphy. That's fine because I'm assuming they played Shining Arcana Gardevoir, so this will protect our bench. Um, and then Forest Seal Stone to get Energy Recycler. And then we'll use it. And we'll put back all of that. And we have Lightning in the hand, so let's go ahead and Mirage Gate a Water. And yeah, the Lightning's really only for the Raikou, so we'll just put 2 Lightnings on it. We'll put a Water here, and then we'll attach Return to the Raikou as well. And Lightning Rondo knockout. They do have Starmie in their deck, but they got rid of it. So we'll have to see if they have any other basic Pokemon. They might have like Kyogre and a bunch of energy recyclers, but I have Manaphy down now. If they bench an attacker and don't use it, I have to try to just hope that I draw into boss's orders. They're digging for something. Energy search. They're looking at their deck. Definitely a little scary. Okay, that doesn't do anything. They only have 1 prize card left anyway. I think they're just burning cards, maybe. Okay, they didn't have to play the Canceling Cologne. They could just boss this up and kill it if they have energy recyclers to then Shining Arcana energies onto Radiant Greninja. Okay, there's no energy there. Where's their energy recyclers? Another Gardevoir? The last two cards energy. No. Dude, they have their energy recycler now. There you go. Okay. GG. Well played. That was, it took a little while, but we got there. Yep, Moonlight Shark in my Manaphy. GG. I almost made a little comeback there. That was, with the start that I had and the luck that I was having, that was a pretty good comeback. But we could not finish it. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed me struggling through a little bit of, Lost Zone box today. That second game was kind of long, so I'll just call it there. And the first game was frustrating for typical PTCG Live frustration reasons. So I hope you enjoyed at least somewhat part of this video. I'll see you next time.